Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to try to explain what you have to do in the activity number 3, which is this one that you have right here. So basically what you have to do is complete these two columns, these two tables, and these two cells here on the right. And all the information to complete these tables, you are going to get it from the main table that is here on the left. This main table has information about matches of the Uruguayan football team 2019. Obviously, I invented all this information, so they are just random numbers with names. So, in this table, you're going to find information about matches divided like this. So, each match is going to have a match ID, the date, the opponent, and each player that scored a goal is going to also be here. And if, for example, in the match number 1, Suarez scored 1 goal and Godin 2 goals. And the match number 2 against Argentina, Cavani did 1, Suarez did 1 as well, etc. If there were no goals, like in this one against Chile, it just says no goals. And that's it of this table, and it has a lot of matches. And then what you have to do is just complete these tables with the information. For example, in the first table, this one, total goals of Godin. This means that you have to add, every time it says Godin in this table, in this column, you have to add the value on the right. So Godin did 2 goals, scored 2 goals here, 1 goal here, 1 goal here, etc. And you have to put the total here. The same for all the players in this table. That's for the total goals column. Then the number of matches is kind of the same, but I only want you to count how many matches each player the number of matches each of these players scored. So you know that if the name of the player is in this column, you know that means he scored a goal. So for example, Suarez appears 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. The number of matches that the players appear here, because that means the number of matches they played. Then I want on this table, this is, instead of being information divided by player, is information divided by the match ID. So I only want the total goals in each match. So for example, in the match number 1 there were 3 goals because it's 1 plus 2. In the second match we have 1 plus 1, so 2, and no goals is going to be 0. Then in this column, in this cell, sorry, I want the number of matches without goals. So you can figure it out yourself, I think. And then the average goals per match. So in the 15 matches that were played, what were the average goal per match? By the way, be careful, because that information is not actually, you can't get that information easily from this table. I recommend you to use a different one. And that's it, that's all you have to do for this activity. Let me know if you have any questions or suggestions or anything. Bye, see you in class.